It's time for more Oliver Anthony. Another song, another hit. This guy has got what it takes. What a great voice. What an honest, genuine presentation he's got. It's so good for mental health, isn't it? That's our mission. Spread mental health awareness to the world. Tom Stevens, your resident psychotherapist. Oliver Anthony, 90-some Chevy. Is it time to talk about an old Chevy? Without further ado, Oliver Anthony, 90-some Chevy. There he is. God, strings.
Oh, darling of mine is like a 90-some Chevy. She rides just right when you turn her on. The only thing sounds better than that old 350 is when she's running up to kiss me. When I get home, it's been a hard day. I'll tell you, darling, it's been a long week. Might have to load up the dogs, go and listen to the frogs croaking down in the creek.
It's so cool. His setup is just, each time he is who he is. And if you want to talk about mental health, he's very honest. Not going to be a sellout. He's just going to be who he is. I think that pressure is going to be hard to take after a while just because there's so much opportunity out there for him. And there's a lot coming at you at once. And you have to be able to have the right people around you. You have to be able to speak very clearly about the messages you want to send, or people start picking things apart. It's just a lot of pressure that he hasn't been used to. What a scenery, though. You got the tent in the background. It just looks like he lives literally out in the country, in nature, and just sings about what he knows. This will be the testament too, because he sings that song about our world and the state of affairs and the government and, you know, just how things have gotten so wrong, I think, in our world today. And we need to come together as people. But when we really appreciate Oliver Anthony music, can we still listen to the other things that he produces? Like this, similar type sound, different story, not controversial. It's just saying, you know what? I think that this is what does it for me. Just going out, listening to the frogs croaking. Oh, that old truck. Old truck. Have you ever had an old truck? I've got almost a 20-year-old truck at this point. And it's hard to let go of.
Dogs go and listen to the frogs croaking down in the creek.
Yep.
We can take her nice and slow. A case of beer and a Zeb cold. Let the sun sink good and low. There ain't no telling where we'll go in the back of that 90-some Chevy.
Yeah.
In the back of that 90-some Chevy.
This is tying together, you know, that old truck that just, he knows every which way, you know. My old truck I got is just, you know, lights are blinking and turning on. It just works. He knows the whole thing backwards and forwards, but he's tying this into, I think, women too, relationship. You know, that's the way it works, you know, that kind of back and forth, that, you know, courting thing, that figuring each other out, so telling how far we'll go in the back of that truck. You know, let's just go out. You and me, spend some time together. There's nothing like a new relationship and learning. And by the way, if you're in an old relationship, make it new. Just do new things. Do things that you haven't done before with that person that you've been with for a long time. You'd be shocked how much fun y'all will have together.
90-some Chevy.
Yep. Come on.
She's hotter than hell, I'm higher than gas. She's sweeter than honey, I'm poor white trash. She ain't had
This is just the tie together between the truck and the girl. This is such good mental health. Write down your story of your relationship. Tie it to a truck. It's so good because this can apply to the truck and all the things that it has going. It's hot as heck. It just heats up, you know. She's sweeter than honey. That truck's so sweet. You just know every nook and cranny of it. And then he ties it right into, I think, the woman. She's hot. She's fine. She's sweet. He's just dang high, broke. He ain't got nothing to his name, but he's got himself. And women love honest men, at least really good women, honest men that can stand by their word and show up. Show up, guys.
Woo! She's hotter than hell, I'm higher than gas. She's sweeter than honey, I'm poor white trash.
Yep.
She ain't had a check that I couldn't cash. I guess that she's my Carter, and I'm her Cash.
Yeah.
I've been sitting around drinking
Johnny Cash.
I guess I'm gonna have to get me a ring and get it on it.
Come on.
'Cause that old darling of mine is like a 90-something Chevy. She rides just right when you turn her on. The only thing sounds better than that old 350's when she's running up to kiss me. When I get home, it's been a hard day.
There's nothing like that when she's coming up to give you a kiss and she's there for you. You get that ring, Oliver. You find that ring and you keep that ring on her finger because you don't want to lose a woman like this.
She's running up to kiss me when I get home. It's been a hard day.
Yep.
I tell you, darling, it's been a long week. Might have to load up the dogs, go and listen to the frogs croaking down in the creek.
Yep.
We can take her nice and slow, a case of beer and a 7 cold. Let the sun sink good and low. There ain't no telling where we'll go in the back of that 90-some Chevy. In the back of that 90-some Chevy.
Yep.
That old darling of mine's like a 90-some Chevy. She rides just right when you turn her on.
What a song. He did it again. I mean, if people are just wanting controversy, they listen to that other song he sang. If people want to listen to his music, which to me puts me in a good mood, like it settles my nervous system. It just relaxes me. And hear a good message with it about relationship and life, this is what you listen to. This is great stuff because it lets you reflect on things that you've had for a while that really are great things. And relationships can be that. Sometimes we take for granted the person we're in a relationship with, and we don't realize how much they've been here for us. Just like that 90-something Chevy, it's kept running, man. It's kept running. It may not be the most put together thing in the world. It has its cracks. It has its crevices. The paint gets old, but it still runs and it does everything I need to do, just like relationship. Oh man, this is good. Remember, it's not real therapy. Just time breaking down lyrics to music. If you want help, check the links in the description. And please give me your comments. Let me know what you think about this. And if you're going to revitalize that relationship of yours, go do something for the first time. You'd be shocked. Mental health matters. Let's go get it. See you on the next Reaction Therapy.